Hi guys, Yiannis Christodoulou here, 2019 European and National Triathlon Champion in my age group. And in today's video, I'm discussing how to prepare for a triathlon at the start of the race. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and leave a comment what you would like to see. So on to the video, and basically triathlon, the start of, well, any race, a start of a triathlon race can be quite daunting, especially when one that it's in the sea, the start, or in the lake or river, and you've got a mass start of people, and how do you deal with that? Now I always get nervous when I start a race, and I'm not going to deny that, and I still get nervous, but I think that's a good thing. I think being nervous is a good thing, and I think it allows you to push a bit more, and it shows that you actually care as well of what you're doing. Now with any sort of swim start, they can be quite brutal, to be honest, and I've got some key tips that I find that really help. Firstly, just relax. I find that listening to music before you start the race, being in the zone, and just going through like how you're going to approach the race and what you're going to do. That is what I do, and it really helps for me just to visualize what I aim to do in a race, and how you're going to start. But music does definitely help, and it does really it does relax you. Now my next tip is basically that when you actually get to a start and you're ready, you're waiting to start. Now if you're new to triathlon or it's your first ever race, my advice is don't go in the middle or in the middle of the pack, because that is where you are going to get hit, elbowed, whacked, swum over the top when you're swimming. So it's not ideal. I'd say. And if you're not confident, then I wouldn't risk going into the middle of the pack, and it might cause you problems in the race, for example. I mean, I've been whacked in the head before when I've been swimming, and of course I've carried on, but I'm an experienced swimmer. But if people aren't experienced, that could put you off, and you might want to stop, and you might have a panic attack or something. So that's what I say is that you do try not to go in the middle. My advice is that if you're new, then you want to go to the edge, and stay away from everyone else. Like just do your own swim, because at the end of the day you are doing your own race. So you don't have to be in the pack, and you can just swim on the outside, and then you can just ease into it. Now you could be waiting in the water for quite a while, so I always say, for me, I always get in quite early on when they call you in and start treading water. But if you're wearing a wetsuit, then it's quite good, because you can just lay on your back, because the wetsuit does help you be buoyant and float, so you can. And they are some tips that I would use that I would use if I was a beginner or in a race. So sometimes I just go out on the side. I go out on the side because I prefer it. I don't want to get whacked, and I come in and I cut in. Third tip is just ease into it. Just take your time. Don't worry about anyone else. You're your own person. Just stick to what you've trained for and what you know, and that will be fine. You won't have any problems. And that's how really very much how to approach a triathlon swim start. It's pretty much how to approach it, and my advice. If you're thinking about what you want to do before you get into the water stuff, I always say prepare yourself, get ready, like put your wetsuit up plenty of time before you actually called in. And if you're in transition, of course, make sure I always have a list of stuff and know what to do. And yeah, I've turned up and I've made mistakes in transition because I forgot to do something, and but you learn from your mistakes. So I hope, guys, this is useful. And what would you advise at a start of a triathlon? What has been helpful and what has worked for you? Please drop a comment in the comments box, and thanks for watching, guys.
And the champions of this age group category, Henrietta Parasapic and Yiannis Christodoulou. Christodoulou.